It's up to you how long you do it then.
Okay. If you are not, are you sorry. Would you mind messaging me if you saw someone join in?
Yeah, yep.
Because I don't think I can see that if it's not on my screen.
Okay.
I appreciate it.
Yep. Well, I'm going to start this, guys. There's nobody in it right now, but this is just for recording purposes. So good afternoon. Your videos are off, your cameras are off. You'll be able to ask questions via the Q&A area. Our panelists will be able to see your questions pop up on their screens, and we always tell everybody to sign up for more sessions. And the recording of this presentation will be available in just a few business days. So without further ado, I'm going to turn it over to a good friend of mine at King's College, and he'll be able to give you a ton of great information. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Jeremy. Hello, everyone. I am Eric Rego, and I'm just going to get my screen up. Make sure we have everything. All right. Well, good afternoon, everyone. Like they said, I am Eric Rego. I am the Associate Director here at King's College Office of Admissions. It's going to be great to allow everyone to view this screen in the future. I just wanted to introduce myself and King's a little bit today. So King's College is located in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania, an absolutely beautiful town. Right now I'm looking outside and the fall color is beautiful. I see the mountains in the background, so a perfect backdrop for the northeastern Pennsylvania region. We have a lot of great schools around this area as well, so you could throw a rock and hit a few other schools. So King's is perfectly placed for that. I am from this local area, as many of our other counselors are, and I'm also a proud alum of King's College. I graduated in the class of 2014, as well, again, as some of my other counselors are as well. This is my going on my 7th year in admissions, and loved every bit of it. Just to get a little started, like I said, we'll give you a little background about King's College. What we're going to do today, we're going to talk about the background, we're going to talk about some application items, and then some major items as well. And then the fun things, the athletics, the clubs, things such as that. But here at King's College, we are part of the Holy Cross tradition. Some of the local schools that is also presented here are still our sister schools, and we were actually founded by the University of Notre Dame in 1946. University of Notre Dame is still our sister school as of today. So it's fantastic to have the ability to work with them, to have partnerships with them, as well as the other schools such as Stonehill, University of Portland, so on and so forth. So we have some great partnerships set up with our Holy Cross congregation. Some great notes about what our current population is looking like. We get students from all over the country, but a lot of our students, 80% of our first year students do reside on campus. So there's a really good chance that on weekends, there's a lot going on in the city of Wilkes-Barre on campus. For example, tomorrow night, on Saturday night, I'm the judge of a virtual show, Deal or No Deal, where we give students gift cards to different events and things like that. So we have a lot of fun, and there's a lot of students who do stay on campus. We do have about 2,400 students, male, female, about 50-50 ratio. Out of these 2,400 students, which is a decent amount of students, we do have smaller class sizes. So we want to make sure that you have a class size of 14 to 16 students, around those numbers. And this is all pre-COVID too, which is even better, that these class sizes were small, and now that we have transitioned to a COVID related time, we're still in the same similar setup for that. When it comes to being on campus, like I said, there's a lot to do. When it comes to different clubs and organizations, there's a club for everyone, whether it's related to your major, whether it's related to an organization, a service organization that you want to do, or just the fun clubs, the ultimate frisbee, the billiards, the sign language club, just to name a few. Now at King's, we have 28 NCAA athletic teams, all sponsored by NCAA and our MAC conference. We have a very competitive conference. And in the next couple slides, you'll see what sport athletics we do have on campus. Then we have a lot of different things such as volunteer service and study abroad, some great opportunities for you to get outside your comfort zone, campus ministry, just to make sure that you have the ability to, like I mentioned, get outside your comfort zone, do those experiences that you don't have the chance to now in high school or in the future as well. Like I mentioned, we are in the city, located in the city of Wilkes-Barre. That is the backdrop. Campus is right behind that. So we have a lot to do in the city. Within walking distance, you have the ability to go to our city square, which hosts a lot of pizza places, a lot of great restaurants, Barnes & Noble, Dunkin' Donuts, a movie theater, just to name a few items. So there's a lot of great options to go within walking distance. Then a 5-minute drive is our big city of Wilkes-Barre, where it has like our Target, our Walmart, our mall, among other items. A lot to do around there. And if you don't like the city atmosphere, you can see in the background of this picture, we have a lot of hiking areas as well. Beautiful views, beautiful mountains, great waterfalls in the local areas. So on a Saturday, you could potentially go down shopping, and on Sunday, go hiking. You have the best of both worlds here in Wilkes-Barre, which is a great opportunity for you. And like I said, this is right on the outside of campus, so there's a lot to do right there. Speaking a little bit about majors right now. So some of our top majors on campus, before I get into the slide, will include our 5-year physician assistant program, our business school, our engineering school, our College of Liberal Arts, just to name a few different items that are biggest on campus. When it comes to College of Liberal Arts, we are a liberal arts institution, so we pride ourselves on these classes that we offer here on campus. A lot of these majors that you see in these boxes will also be classes that you are required to take within our core curriculum as well, which really helps round out the student and give you the ability to do that. Then we have the College of Sciences. All of our labs on campus, any lab freshman through senior year is capped at 16 students per lab. So there's going to be only 17 of you, including the professor, which brings up a great point that we only do have professors on campus. There's no teaching assistants or anyone such as that. So we want to make sure that you get the best teaching ability as possible. Again, these are some amazing science offerings that we have on campus that you wish to choose, which also does have the pre-tracks as well, pre-health, pre-med, things such as that. Then we have our health science programs, definitely one of our biggest main parts of campus. In this picture is one of our newer buildings for our physician assistants, athletic training, exercise science, and nursing program. Cool thing about this building is there's also Chick-fil-A underneath as well. So you could go to an exercise science class, learn how to be healthy, and then go eat Chick-fil-A. You can't beat that, right? But with some of these majors, our physician assistant program, like I mentioned, is our top program here at King's College. It is a 5-year master's program. So you'll receive a master's degree in PA studies within 5 years and hopefully have a great opportunity to have a job in the future. And we also have a 5-year athletic training program, master's as well, 4-year exercise science, and 4-year nursing, all fantastic programs on campus, which draws a lot of students here to King's. Next up, we have our McGowan School of Business. With our business school, we are AACSB accredited. It might not mean too much to you sitting there at school or at your home right now as a junior or senior in high school, but what AACSB accredited means is it is a top accreditation for business schools in the world. So you have the ability to be distinctly acknowledged through this accreditation. And this allows employers in the future, when you are looking for jobs, to know that you went to a business school that has the right set plan, set alumni base, everything such as that. So it's definitely a great opportunity for you, and it's a great opportunity to get jobs in the future. These are some of our business schools, our accounting, marketing, and then under our management includes the following: business admin, entrepreneurship, finance, healthcare, human resources, and international business. We want to make sure that you get your internships. We want to make sure career planning is highly involved in your curriculum. So we build those right into your curriculum for the McGowan School of Business for each student. Then we have our engineering program. It was founded about 8 years ago, this program, and it's really taken off. It started as a 3+2 with the University of Notre Dame, which, like I mentioned in the beginning, is our sister school. And then we built on to add our own 4-year civil and mechanical engineering program. and then an additional 3+2 track with Washington University of St. Louis. For the 3+2 programs, there is a certain GPA to maintain on campus, but if you do maintain those GPAs, you do have guaranteed seats in either one of those programs, depending on which direction that you want to go. If you don't want to go off to either one of these universities, like I mentioned, we have a 4-year civil and mechanical track on campus, so you're more than welcome to do that. And those are all housed, every one of those classes and majors are housed in the the Mulligan Center of Engineering, which the picture is located behind you on the slide. That was actually dedicated about a year ago. It's a brand new facility, and it's amazing. So if you're interested in engineering, I would highly recommend visiting campus to see inside this building. We'll definitely make sure that you get in there. Then you might be sitting there going, you know what, Eric, I don't know exactly what I want to study for my future, and that's okay. So many students change their mind throughout their time in college, and so we completely understand that. So we have a lot of different abilities for you to become undeclared here at King's. In addition to being undeclared, we also have undeclared science, undeclared business, and undeclared liberal arts. So you have an idea where you want to go. You're more than welcome to choose one of those routes, and then from there, pick your exact major. But if you are undeclared here, you're more than welcome to go through our professional development courses to make sure that we help you decide the right program for you for the future. So it's a great opportunity, and you will be working through our career planning office to help with you with that as well. I mentioned about some accreditations already, but here are some other accreditations I have not been able to speak about. Please take a look to see if any of your majors are on this. We want to make sure that each one of our stellar programs has accreditation to allow you to get those jobs in the future, like I've been mentioning. Then I mentioned that about our 28 athletic teams we had. Behind on this picture is also our sports complex. It's about a 5-minute drive from campus, and it's in the heart of the township of Wilkes-Barre. Our 28 athletic teams just included our esports. That's our brand new facility. And I'd love to get pictures to show you if you're interested in that. But like I said, we do compete in the MAC conference, a really highly competitive conference in the local area. And you'll get some great sporting events. Even if you don't want to be involved in athletics, you'll still have the ability to go to the games, check out the matches, things such as that. Great opportunity for students to get involved. So I already mentioned the Chick-fil-A on campus, but we also have a few other items for other dining halls as well. We have our Kingsport, we have Connerton's, Susquehanna, and Monarch Mart, all of which has their own different unique perspective on what kind of foods they'd be offering. Kingsport is our main cafeteria. Every day it's always changing. We're making sure we have great, unique foods. Bread Bowl Day is my favorite day on campus. I'm there every single time, so that's a good example. Then we have Connerton's. It's like a made-to-order, like you touch screen, and you get it made right there, and off you go if you have class. Susquehanna Place has amazing sushi down there, flatbreads, just to name a few items. Obviously the Chick-fil-A, and then our Monarch Mart, which houses a lot of each one of these in one place for a really quick grab-and-go item. Now you're sitting here going, I really enjoyed what King's had to offer so far, and I want to apply. Well, we have some great options for you for the application process. We are on the Common Application, and we also have our own King's College application as well, both of which are free for you to apply into as a senior in school. We have the 3 options: early action, early decision, and rolling admission. For early action, that will be a deadline of December 1st, and you will hear from King's College within 2 weeks once we get all your items in. Talk about that in a minute. That is a non-binding contract. Early decision is a binding contract, so you need to make sure that King's is the right place for you to choose. So you can do that. Or rolling admissions, we can accept you all the way up until May 1st if you wish for that. Now, as a counselor here at King's, I want to make sure that you get the right, I want to advocate for you as much as possible. So what we're looking at is many different items. We have our application, obviously. We have our high school transcripts. We have our SATs and ACTs, and then our 2 letters recommendation. For the transcripts, our average GPA is about a 3.45. Obviously, students have higher and lower than that. So make sure you send those when you have the ability to. And then we have the SAT or ACT. We all understand that it's a very difficult time right now with COVID, and it's been very difficult for students to take these SATs or ACTs. So except for our PA, nursing, or engineering program, we are test optional, which is fantastic. So if you're interested in our business school or any of the sciences or liberal arts, you're more than welcome to come in test optional, and you'll be qualified for the exact same scholarships. For PA, nursing, and engineering, like I said, we are still requiring our SATs or ACTs, and hopefully we're able to help you find a testing location if you don't have one already. And then, like I mentioned, there's a lot of other items on the screen that also goes into the decision as well. I mentioned scholarships. We have these 6 scholarships available for students ranging from $13,000 up to $22,000 per year. Your application to King's is your application towards this scholarship. So you're more than welcome to apply, get everything in, and we'll do the rest for you. We'll get you in each one of these criteria. If you have any questions about what the breakdown is, we can help you through that process. We all know it's a trying time and difficult time in the country, so we would love to talk about what we have on campus related to COVID. Obviously, we did send our students home in March, and we are back in person right now. We are luckily, knock on wood, having single-digit cases each week, and we hope to stay that way for the remaining of our time here this semester and in the future. We've done an amazing job to make sure that our students stay safe, and I think they follow all guidelines as of so far. And you can see, like I said, we have only single-digit cases each week on campus. So that is a little bit about King's. In the future, we would absolutely love for you to visit classes, visit our campus, go on a tour, meet with an admissions counselor like myself, or meet with an admission ambassador, current students, professors, everyone like that. We would love for you to do that. So please reach out to me at any point if you would like to visit or schedule an appointment. We also do have virtual visits available. If you are out of the area and want to meet with us, you can do that. And we also have visits Monday through Saturday. So even on Saturday, if you want to come up on the campus, you're more than welcome to. And we will help give individual tours, make sure that we give your individual attention in the future. So I hope that you learned a lot through this presentation, and I will be able to help you with anything you may need in the future if you have any questions. Again, my name is Eric Rego. You could reach me at ericrego@kings.edu. That's ERICGREGO@kings.edu, all one word. So I do look forward to hear from each of you. And if you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you.
Doesn't look like anybody's in.
I didn't think so.
All right. When I click end, it actually closes it down completely. So.
Okay.
All right, boss.
Hey, man.
Seeing you.
Yeah.
I'll catch up with you here then.
Yep. Sounds good, man.